my name's Wild Zilla, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series 97 Airazer. If I'm being honest, I wasn't thinking about getting any Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures until I got hurt. Airazer and the Studio Series line kind of makes me want to get more of, the Rise of the Beast ones. Anyway, let's get into the actual review. The painting and sculpting on Airazer is pretty good. Her regular feet and her bird feet are both sculpted and painted pretty decently. Although I feel like the whole figure could have used at least some degree of dry brushing. It's still pretty good, but the box says otherwise. The box shows a totally different paint job than the one we actually got. False advertising? Each and every feather does look really nice and realistic. To the feathers on her feet, thighs, and arm. To the ones on the back and her shoulders and her side area, I guess. Although I feel like they skipped out. Because the green on her feathers are only on one part and not the other. Even on the, I guess the end of the tail. But even still, it's unpainted behind it. Airazer's face sculpt is also pretty good. Airazer has apple green eyes on her eagle mode, we'll get to that. And on her robot mode. Let's look at the accessories now. The only pair of accessories that you get with Airazer are just a pair of little missiles. All you gotta do is plug it into their arm, which is better with two hands, and you can commit a cardinal sin to God and let her hold it. Yeah, we don't want that display option. Like I said earlier, if you aren't paying attention, you complete idiot, you can plug the two missiles into her arms. Pretty cool accessory. And since that's it for the accessories, let's get into it. No. In the box you get an included background. Not this background. This background. You could just throw that other backdrop or thing in the box. All you gotta do is put the figure on the stand and boom. Pretty cool accessory. Nothing really interesting here because all Studio Series include a backdrop of any kind. Nothing really crazy, it just has the Studio Series logo, movie, all that BS. And then nothing on the back. How wonderful. Now we can talk about the articulation. Airazer's got a ball drawn out the head. She can look up, well, not that far. Oh, that also on tabs. Obviously, this is for a transformation, but it can be kind of annoying. And she can look down, not at all. Arms can move out. Biceps swivel. Bend at the elbow. A hinge joint at the wrist, but that's more for the transformation. We'll get to it. Even her missile is on a nice old swivel. No waist swivel because of the Kibble. All you gotta do is untap the Kibble. Boom, waist swivel. Her legs can kick that far out, that far back, but it's kind of limiting due to this. Untap both her wings, flip up this little tailpiece, then you have a nice kick back. She has a tight mid-leg swivel, more for the transformation. We'll get to it. Bend at the knee. She can do this with her leg, more for the transformation. You already know what I'm gonna say. And she has a ball joint at her foot. And the pivot's like non-existent. And she can swivel her foot, but that's more for the transformation, as you can tell. And if we unfold one of her wings, she can do this. And that reveals all the hinge joints and stuff that's within her wings. That's it. Posability on Airazer is simple but good. Now, like I've been saying before, let's get into her transformation. Before the transformation, I recommend taking off her missiles because it is easier and you don't have to worry about it. You can put it back on after the transformation. You want to make sure the wings are straight and not like this. After a pretty easy 23 steps, I can proudly say, Airazer's Eagle mode is amazing. Although the Kibble is obviously those are hands if you just do this. I really don't see much of the Kibble because it's so cleverly hidden. Even her robot feet are well hidden. If you really want to go Kibble hunting, flip up this panel, and yeah, we're just going to put that back down. Like I previously mentioned, I feel like they really skimped out on feather painting. Because come on, imagine how cool this would look if some of her colors were actually fully painted in. But it trades itself in because you get some beautiful mechanical detail. On my copy, Airazer did come with some green paint splooches, but it's not that noticeable. There's nothing really new to say because a lot of the mechanical detail from the robot mode carries over into her hawk mode. Or is she an eagle? Comment in the comment section below if comments are enabled, of course, YouTube. She can spread her wings. She can do that on both her wings. She's got the previously mentioned hinge joints at her wings. Swivels at the rocket launchers, they carried over. I mean, it's tight swivel, but they carried over from their robot mode. Her little chicken feet can move back to get onto some nice range of aerial poses. And of course, that previously mentioned ball joint. Of course, like little to no pivot. And she can open her eagle mouth or hawk mouth. Airazer has amazing pose ability for her mode. Her wingspan is also really nice too. I can't get into size comparisons because I'm at a different house. But anyways, let's get her back into her robot mode and final range. So, what do I rate Airazer? I love this thing. Airazer is such a cool character regardless if you're a fan of the newer movie or the old Beast Wars show. Airazer's joint tolerances and amount of articulation are really good. I do recommend getting Cheetor if you don't have him already. I know they're coming out with a Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, and I want it. But if you're just starting a Studio Series Rise of the Beast collection, I recommend starting with Airazer. I would like to give a special shout out to Ladies Man 217, for he has gotten me this figure for my birthday. But yeah, with that, I'm going to have to end the video there. Thanks for watching, and if you do like my content and want to see more like it, then please do consider liking and subscribing and maybe sharing my content with others. Well, that's the end of the video. See you in the next one, guys.